So thank you to those who have emailed me with requests of parts that you'd like to explore together in these series of videos, where we'll be working with a combination of IFS, internal family systems, with EFT, emotional freedom technique, to support you to get relief and to support you to start to unburden parts that are burdened from the past and are working hard in your system, perhaps creating physical symptoms, perhaps creating anxiety or stress, and just stopping you from living your full optimal life, energy, health, and all the good things. So today we're going to focus on the perfectionist part. Again, I'm choosing this one as the next one because it was one of the requests, and it's also one that I very much identified with a lot in the past and still do to an extent. You know, there's still this perfectionist part of me now that thinks as long as I keep doing all the therapy and all the healing and all the things, you know, and all the meditation, all the things, then I will be perfect and I will create a perfect life and then everything will be wonderful. And still sometimes that part is working too hard and needs to relax. So if you find for yourself, how is your inner perfectionist for you manifesting in your life? Is it manifesting around your health, like as long as I do all these things perfectly then I'll get better? Is it manifesting around you, the way you use some of the tools to support your journey? Is it manifesting around work or study or some other area of your life? So find for you your inner perfectionist, if you relate to this part, a part of you that wants you to be perfect in some way. And if you're perfect, then everything will be okay. So if you find this part of you, notice where in your system you feel this part of you. Notice the quality of this part of you, the energy of this part of you. Notice how hard it's working for you at the moment. If there's any impulses that go with this part. And then just starting to tap side of the eye, the side of the hand. Even though I have this perfectionist part of me, I'm okay. Even though I have this perfectionist part of me, I love and accept myself anyway, and I'm okay. Even though I have this part of me that wants to be perfect in some way, and believes that if I'm perfect, perhaps that everything will be okay. But put your own words in here around your perfectionist, how it shows up for you. So let's just leave some free space now. Even though I have this perfectionist part of me that believes, that feels, I love and accept myself anyway. And the start of the eyebrow, this perfectionist part of me. This part of me that wants to be perfect. Perhaps in all areas of my life, or perhaps it's showing up in a particular area. I'm not going to talk about that. This perfectionist part of me. 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 Just feeling into this part. If it's got anything else it wants to show or tell you. Perhaps it's can show you when it first developed, the need to be perfect. Many of these parts really go right back to childhood, to being very young. Or maybe modelled from that parent. But the arm, this perfectionist part of me. 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 And just telling yourself a little story as you connect to this part of you. Maybe it's beliefs, it's feelings, the areas of your life it most shows up in. I noticed a part coming in, so yeah, but you're not a perfectionist in the way you keep your home. So you might notice other parts coming in. So, and you should be more of a perfectionist, maybe that was part. So you might notice other parts coming in, and ask those parts to give you space. And just acknowledge any parts that arise. All parts are welcome. But it's great to stay focused on one at a time. Okay, and then if we come back to the side of the hand, just check in with this perfectionist part of you. What would you be scared of happening if you were to relax your role? What are you most trying to protect me from? What are you scared of? Just noticing if that brings up any feelings for you. And just giving some space to that if there is any feelings coming up or sense of what it might be protecting. Let's see if you can now be with the perfectionist part and be with its protective role. Be with what it's protecting. You can have this part of me and it's protecting, and you might voice what you sense it's protecting. I'm okay. We're okay. You might update yourself as to how old you are now and how things are different now if something from the past has come up. I love and accept myself anyway. And only go as deep with this as it feels safe for your system right now. And it's the kind of work you might, depending on how resourced you are, you might be better off doing one-to-one. So just feel into this as well if it feels comfortable to explore it. Or you can just stay more surface level with the part, the beliefs, the feelings of the part. Even though I have this perfectionist part of me, it's protecting. I'm okay. This perfectionist part of me, that's what's trying to keep me safe. It's trying to get love. It's a bit of both, perhaps something else. It's trying to feel worthwhile. As I'm perfect, and I am worthwhile. This perfectionist part of me. This part of me, and it's protecting. It feels comfortable to go there, it's protecting. Perhaps some fear, perhaps some sadness, perhaps something else. It's protecting. This perfectionist part of me. It's bringing compassion and care to this perfectionist part. See if you can open your heart to this part of you. And also to anything it's protecting. And the tapping just helps to move the energy to allow the feelings to flow if they're there, and can help to shift beliefs as well. So you could pause and continue there if there's something coming up for you, and that would be helpful to have another 5-10 minutes or longer with this. And you can move on to exploring what you can start to imprint into your system instead. Like it's okay to be imperfectly perfect, or there is no perfect. Yeah, so even though I have this part of me, so explore some sentences that work for you, you know, like I want to explore feeling safe to be imperfect. Or even though this perfectionist part of me, truly I know there is no perfect, or it's an impossible goal. I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I have this perfectionist part of me, I'm loving and accepting this part of me unconditionally and helping it to know that it's safe to relax now. And I am enough as I am. So feeling into what you might want to say to yourself that will support. It's kind of the antidote to that that part. Choosing to believe that I'm enough as I am. It's okay to be imperfect. There is no perfection anyway. It's too a high ideal. Accepting myself just as I am. Loving myself unconditionally as I am. Knowing my inherent worth and value as I am, just as I am. So just repeating the words that are really speaking to you. And if this is bringing up feelings, it's bringing as much care and compassion to those feelings as you can. I'm enough as I am. I'm worthy as I am. I'm lovable as I am. There is no perfect. Choosing to accept myself fully as I am. Choosing to be more kind and gentle on myself. The way I approach my life, my health, my work, my study, or whatever it is for you. Okay, take a very little shake of your arms. One hand on heart, one hand on belly, just taking some conscious breaths. And of course, you can continue if you want to today. And if you want more support with any of this, you can reach out at my website, franciscudle.com. Or if you're a woman and wanting support on the healing journey, womenswellnesscircle.com. Okay, wishing you well.